Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I am going to be going through my works in progress. So everything that I've currently got on the needles, whether I'm currently working on it or not, I'm going to be showing you. I've just got everything out actually, and there's not as much as I thought, which makes me quite happy. So yeah, I've never been one for having one thing on the go, just not how I roll. However, if I do have too many things on the go, I start to get a bit overwhelmed. So I will be using it as a bit of like carry on or frog it, but there's really not many, so I don't think I am actually going to frog a lot of things, but it would just be nice to see what I've got going on and remind myself to actually do it, because that'd be quite nice. So I apologise if I get a bit sweaty, it's really hot today, and I'm just tucked in the little yarn corner. So let's do this. The first thing is the one that I'm currently working on and have been, it's been like my main project, and that is the Monday sweater by PetiteKnit in the yarn. Look how beautiful it is. The yarn is from Chromatic yarns. It is her Junimo colourway from the Stardew Valley collection. I'm holding it double, so I bought it in the sock, but I'm holding it double to make it DK. And this is her. I'm currently on the ribbing of the body. Which way's the back? There we go. Oh, she's so nearly done. Oh, I haven't actually like held it up to myself yet. Like, I haven't tried it on. I've been a bit risky with it. But look at how beautiful it is. I'm actually really excited. Yes, so the ribbing is nearly done. I need to do a few more centimetres and then start work on the sleeves. I think they'll go pretty quickly. I've not read the pattern for the sleeves, so I don't know. But the rest of it went pretty quickly, which is quite nice. So yeah, that is actually nearly finished, which is incredible. Let me show you the yarn that I'm using. Here it is. I have had to ball it up. Oh, it's quite bright in the light. I do apologise. I'm using a light to because it's really dark in this corner and I can't film anywhere else. So yeah, this is the yarn that I wound up. I've obviously, you can see I've wound it together so that I'm holding it double, just because having two different balls of wool that I'm working from really infuriates me, so I like to wind it into one. And yeah, I am using 4mm needles for the body and 3.5 for the rib. It's got a folded collar, which I've never done as successfully as this before. Like, it actually matched up and I couldn't believe it. Really stretchy. If it's too loose, I'll pop a little bit of elastic in it, like that really thin elastic. Oh, I'm just so excited for colder weather so that I can actually wear this, because I think it will be ready in time for autumn or winter, which is very exciting. So that's number one. That is definitely going to be finished sometime soon. I don't know when. The ribbing is taking ages, but at some point it will be done. In the same bag, I've actually got another project, which I started quite a few weeks ago. It's Tangled. Yes, I started it quite a few weeks ago, made good progress, haven't picked it up since. This is the Camisole number 9 by MyFavouriteThings Knitwear. I don't know which way is the front and the back, I'll be honest. Oh, I take that back, I'm holding it the right way. I've got pretty far. It's just stockinette stitch in the round. This is how far I've got on the underarm. I think I just need to keep going. This yarn, I am sadly going to say I have no idea where it came from. I bought it at a wool show. It is hand dyed, and there were 3 skeins of it in a bargain bucket, and I picked it up and it had no label on it. So I have no idea where it's come from. It's sock. It feels like sock material as well, so 75 merino, 25 nylon. Look at how beautiful it is though. When it was in the hank, I was a bit sceptical that these little splotches would be few and far between and it would just look like I've spilt something down me. But then I wound it into the ball and I was like, I started to see a few more come through. You really can't see that on camera, can you? I've tried. And then I started knitting it, and let me show you the back. Oh, it is exactly what I wanted. I really need to just crack on with it. I think I made my birthday cardigan, which is sitting there, not blocked, even though it's sunny. I need to do that today. And then whilst I was knitting the birthday cardigan, I was constantly thinking about the Monday sweater, and I think that is why I went straight to that, and I've done so much of that because I was thinking about it for so long. It meant that I really, really wanted to do it, and this little one has just got forgotten a little bit, but it will get done at some point because I've done so much of it. I'm not going to get rid of it, I'm going to do it. Maybe for next summer though. It is the end of July. I don't think it will get done for this summer, but that doesn't matter. It will still get done. It's very cute. I'm using teeny tiny needles. One of my needles is bent. Oh, bin men. How has that even happened? Like I can bend it back, but that's really hard. Wonder what's been put on it to make it bend. I've never seen that before. I'm using 2.75mm needles. I don't know if that's what the pattern called for or not, but I wanted it less see-through, so I think I sized down a needle because potentially 3mm was just a bit too open and I'm a bit scared that you'll be able to see through it, but from here you can't, which is alright. So yeah, that's my camisole number 9. So now we're getting into the stuff that is not being worked on as often. I'm going to look in this. I know somewhat of what that is, but let's see. So this first one is that all that's in here? Oh, I've got 2 projects in here. Teeny tiny. This first one is a sock, as you can tell, and it's a cute little stripy rib sock in a light pink and a hot pink. I'm using Drops Daisy in the colour 22 for the hot pink and in the colour 6 for the light pink. These I just had in my stash. Look how cute it is. These are just self-drafted socks. I haven't used a pattern for them. There's a basic sock pattern that I use for all of my socks, so I've just used that for this and just made the ribbon look really cute. Look how cute that is. This is adorable. They are going to be shorty socks, so they're going to go just above where your trainer finishes, or where your shoe finishes. So I don't think I've got that much left on the pink before I do heel. I think I was going to do heel and toes in the light pink, just because this is all the yarn I've got for 2 socks and I want to make sure it lasts. It should. That is definitely enough, but yeah, look at how cute they are. I really love them. I can't wait to finish them. I'm using 3.5mm needles because it is a DK weight, and yeah, I'm noting the pattern down as I go in case I want to make any more, but it's just so cute. I just love it. That's going to look so cute on my foot. I was quite ill recently, and this was a result of part of that. So I managed to make 2 sets of socks for presents this year, which was like, oh my gosh. And then I also started on these, all of them being DK, all of them worked up all together in like a week. Like, it was like, I couldn't believe it. So yeah, I should really crack on with these because they're not going to take very long at all, and they're really cute. And I think lots and lots of different colour combinations could be used for that, which would be sweet. And then, oh, I've got another pink in there. I've got loads of pink. I'll have to have a think about that. And then I've got another sock in here, which is just as gorgeous. This one is a 4-ply sock. Oh, I love knitting socks. Sorry, I got really excited then. This is just a basic, really basic sock, stockinette, with a contrasted heel, just in cream or off-white or whatever you want to call it. This yarn is from, let me show you. Oh, so cute. It's from Rosie's Moments. It came in a bundle of 5 minis, all of them being the same colour. She normally does this, or they normally do this, when they put them in the bargain bucket, or bin, or whatever you want to call it. And I love it. So I'm using these. I just love it. I just love the look of them. Like, look at how adorable that is. I love it. These, again, I have a basic sock pattern in my head that I like to use. It is written down in notebooks, but I've made so many socks that it is in my head. So I'm just using that. I did 16, maybe 15, and I just can't count rows for the rib. I've done a short-ish leg. I wouldn't call it a shorty sock, but I also wouldn't call it a normal sock. It's like an in-between. And then I did a heel flap and gusset for the heel, as you can see, with the slip stitches. The cream that I'm using is Drops Fable in the colour 100. This is Drops's sock yarn. I'm really pleased with this. I really like it. I think it goes quite well. It's quite rustic, which I think is good for a heel. I think it might be quite hard wearing, which is what you need. But yeah, so these are very cute. I'm either going to keep these or gift these at Christmas. I haven't decided yet. It depends on how well the rest of my sock knitting goes this year. Depends on whether I keep or gift these, but we shall see. So, did I say that what needles I'm using? It's a nice question actually, because I can't tell. Oh, it's rubbed off. 2.5. I use a 2 for the rib and a 2.5 for the leg. Just fold these back in. Looking at these makes me want to finish these. And the other socks as well. I forgot how much I like knitting socks. I go through like phases. So I have been knitting on that jumper so much, and then I'll completely forget about socks. And then I'll look and I'll go, oh, I could just knit some socks. And they're so quick, in my opinion. Yes, you have to make 2, which if you make one and you haven't absolutely loved the process, it's a bit annoying to then have to make another one. But I just love socks. Speaking of which, I've got a little sock project here. This is a long-term sock project because it's a little bit trickier for me. For some people it won't be, but for me it is. This project bag is from Pickle Lily, I think. They make beautiful project bags, stunning. And I've got a little badge on there. This sock is beautiful, but it is taking some time. And by taking some time, I mean I started it and I haven't continued, and I started it quite a while ago. Oh, it's beautiful though. I don't see why. It's just, look. This is, I actually don't know the pattern name. I haven't done it in that long that I don't know the pattern name. I think it's from Stone Knits. I would assume it's from Stone Knits. They're quite a popular colourwork sock designer. If you haven't seen their work before, please go and look at it because it's blooming gorgeous. It's got little sheepies on it. Look at how cute they are. For me, anything that's not stripes just takes some time. And look at my floats. They look a bit messy actually, don't look at my floats. I've never successfully knitted colourwork socks or colourwork anything before that's not been simple stripes. It's just takes some time. It takes some getting used to with like using 2 colours at once. I will complete these because look at how cute they are, but it's just taking me a bit of time to go, I want to work on that. So they may stay in the bag for a little while. They are not being frogged because I will finish them because look at how cute they are and I want these. I love the contrast of the white and the green as well. That's really cute. The yarn that I'm using for this is Filcolana Arwetta, or Arvetta, I don't know. This is Filcolana's sock yarn. It's a sock yarn that a lot of people use, in my opinion, I think. The green is colour 243, the yellow is colour 255, and the white is colour 101. So yeah, these are the only 3 colours that I will need for this sock, which is why I'm sort of keeping them all together. It's just beautiful though, isn't it? Like, come on. Look at it. I do love it. I just don't want to work on it, which is really sad. I will, at some point I will. I will get the hang of colourwork in socks because Stone Knits do some beautiful colourwork sock patterns that I want to make and own dearly. Dearly? Is that the right word? I don't know. I think we are on to the final project, unless I suddenly remember I've stored something somewhere else. But I don't think I have. I did do a thorough look. So this is my final one. It's got some jingliness on it, I do apologise. This is in a Cath Kidston bag that my grandparents got me for, was it my birthday or Christmas? It was definitely one of them, and it's beautiful. It opens up like it's got a rigid thing, which is really helpful. And in here is my Jenny V jacket. Oh, and it's not attached to any yarn. That surprised me then. Look at it. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Oh my god, it actually looks really good. I haven't looked at it in quite a while. The last time I looked at it and tried to work on it was about a month ago. No, yes, about a month ago. I love it. It's a lot easier than I was expecting, like this whole shebang, but I got to the shoulders. This is the back panel, so it would be like this, and then I need to work on the shoulders and I couldn't figure it out. I was on holiday at the time, so I'm not gonna be too mean on myself, but I just couldn't figure it out. I either had the wrong amount of stitches when I picked up, or I was on the wrong side, or I can't remember what happened. Something happened and I just had a couple of goes and went, no, we'll save that for another day. But looking at it now, golly gosh, it's beautiful. I love it. I'm actually quite proud of myself for doing this because it is really beautiful and it looks so clean. So clean. So yes, I will tackle this. I will. Maybe after my, don't know why I'm pointing up there, it's down here, maybe after my Monday sweater I might have a go. Reread the pattern, reread it again, maybe look it up on YouTube to see if I can get some help. It may be a really simple thing that I've just not realised that I need to do. But yeah. So yeah, hopefully this will be done. Ooh, so pretty. The yarn that I'm using for this is, it's not got the label on it, Cascade 220 Superwash merino, because it's soft, I think. Oh, I've actually got it here. That's handy. What colour is it? It is in the colour 106. If you watched my yarn stash video, you will see that I went through a lot of greys to try and find the best one, or the perfect grey for this project, and I think I have. This one is very beautiful. So yeah, head over to that video to see how many different greys I had to order and look at before I finally picked this one. I don't know what needle size I'm using because I haven't got it on there. It will be in my notes in my app that I use. Yeah, I obviously wanted the needle for something. I do that quite a lot. I'm quite guilty of that. But yes, that is that. I don't think I've forgotten to say anything about that. Oh, it's just beautiful. I'm going to pop that back in here and hopefully work on that very soon. Fingers crossed. Right, so I think that is all of my current projects. I'm quite proud of myself that that's all my current projects. It has definitely been worse. It has definitely been better. Take that as you will, whether that means more or less for each one of those, I don't know. Please comment down below what whips you are currently working on. I'd love to hear about it. I love seeing people's works in progress on social media and stuff like that. It's quite inspiring. I think that's where I find a lot of my inspiration to make certain things, is people on the internet. So maybe I've been that inspiration for you. Who knows? Who knows? So yes, please tell me what you are working on. Feel free to show me if you can. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you later.